Headed back out to the bush here. It's like a nice day. So down the hill we go. Actually in a new block right now, so we just started a new block today. So we're Highway 5A, so that's the old highway from Kamloops to Merritt. 37 kilometers from Kamloops down this road, and we turn off and go up 6 kilometers up through a bunch of farmers' field and into the trees back there. Good. Spot along the way. Oh, I don't know how far down the road, but the water is so high that the water going into this lake is so high that all the fish are getting diverted, so it's actually flooding the field. There's got to be 50 eagles sitting out in that field, just feasting on fish. See if I can get it on my dash camera. If not, see if there's a place I can't pull over and film for a minute with my phone. See all these eagles in the field eating fish. Well, hit one on the way out for my first load here, so what do you have? I've been down this road for quite a while. It's actually a nice little drive. Pretty windy, but not going quick anyway. Lots of accidents on this road. Pretty windy. People coming to the corners a little quick. Some of them you'll see up here. It's just over they go. Hopefully the weather's taking a turn for the better now. A little less rainy would be nice. This lake on my left here, they do a bunch of boat racing in, like kayaks and stuff like that. Water skiing. A lot of water skiing. They got the big jump and stuff they haven't put in the water yet, but this big jump they have out here they use. There it is, Kamloops Rowing Club. Water is fairly high. So, warning me not to go too quick into the corner. Had to put these signs up because there's been so many accidents and deaths in these corners since it's been around. So now we got these electronic signs, and saw the CVSE at the brake check on my way back out here, so I will assume he'll be wandering this road today, back and forth, up and down. Be mindful of that on our way back in, make sure everything's in order. Nice thing about all the rain is it's fairly green out, so that's nice. Nice to see everything green. This is where all the eagles are. Oh, I can't even stop. They're everywhere up there. I thought there was a pullout out here. There's not. That's too bad. They're just everywhere out here. Catching the fish. There's a couple flying just above me there. Oh, see what I can do on the way back. You never know. Might be able to stop somewhere. Oh, just about at our turn off. No. The hill you see in front of us is go right up to the top of that, and then in through the back where the trees are. Through some ranch land here. Well, we're only 6 kilometers up here, but just slow 6 kilometers. Rough. No rush. See some little cows on the top. pretty tight little road, so we got to watch so we don't squish the culverts that are in the corners, but it's pretty narrow. Let's see how high we are here when we get to the top. We'll look again. Meters, sorry. 820 meters. So now we'll start climbing up. As you can see, it's fairly well, you can tell what kind of grade it is. I'll have to look when I put this on the laptop, but it's fairly steep. Not super steep, fairly steep. Ah, it's a big bull. Probably a little slimy on this stuff when it got wet too. Not much for gravel, it's more just silky stuff. A change. We're only having 6 kilometers of off-road instead of 20 or 30. Taking what we can. I know it's not going to last forever. Not allowed off these roads whatsoever. Can't touch that field at all. Some guys don't care, but some don't want you off their road, so which is understandable. It's not my land, so I don't know that I would want someone driving all over my fields. I'd like to have a house on a lake, retire and just fish all day. If I win the lottery. Or when I win the lottery. How's that? Oh, just coming out of the bush here. Fairly windy road here. I'll watch my pup just clear this tree by about a foot. Now we got our second load. We're going to do another load of peelers to Kamloops, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna preload a load for Armstrong for tomorrow, Friday. So it'd be probably 2 Armstrong tomorrow. Drop my preload and 1 more, so it'll be kind of nice. Still a little wet in the trees, but what do you do? What do you do? Deal with it. Not in a big rush anyway. We've got lots of time on our cycle, so just kind of do our own thing. Glad I didn't wash though. It's still getting fairly muddy here, so glad I didn't wash. I'll save that for sometime next week after the mush dries out a little bit here. Shifted between the trees here where it's worse, like I said, but I'll wait till next week and get her all shiny again. There we go, I guess you can see a little bit now. The sun's in the way. Flag will come. No rush. Nice day though. God, it's nice to see something other than rain. Yeah, I don't know. So many years doing this, seen a lot of weird things and crashes and deaths and all kinds of things. People running around naked on the side of the road. Like, I mean, I've seen a lot of weird shit. It's funny, but me laugh sometimes, some of the stuff you have to see. And make me think. I've seen some crashes. Remember years ago, I was coming out loaded, coming down this road, and the guy cleared me at the bottom. Said morning to him, he said morning to me. I came back, his truck was still in the same spot, so I stopped and checked. He had a heart attack and was dead. So that was something to really get over. Like, that kind of shit haunts you for a while. Then you start thinking, well, that could have been me. And, you know, so I quit smoking years ago after that. And, yeah, so I quit smoking probably 12 years ago-ish. So, that, and I try to go to the gym every day. Usually go before work. That way I can get a workout in and try to stay as healthy as I possibly can. You know. I don't like seeing that. I've seen cars hit other cars. I've seen cars run into the back of trucks. Like, people don't drive for road conditions, that's for sure, especially in the winter. But, well, I saw this truck today. I'll turn my camera back on when we're coming up to it, but it's in the middle of this field. Well, it's not in the middle of this field. It's in this field, and he is sunk. Like, sunk. So, I thought that was kind of funny. I know, shouldn't, but I did think it was a little bit funny, but I don't think he'll be coming out of there till that field dries. Anyhow, we're about, I don't know, 3.5 kilometers here coming down. Again, going through the Cow City. Nice little lake right in front of us. There's a nice little house. There's actually 2 of them there. They look down on that lake. Man, that would be nice. Right, we're just dropping down the hill here. On there and taking a wrapper. Bring the bulldoggy out for a walk. Napping. That's what she's doing. Pretty unreal how pretty attached to the dog pretty quick. At least I do anyway, especially I spend so much time with her. Lake, you can see straight ahead of you there. You can see it. Probably can, but my little screen I can barely see it. That's Stump Lake. Well, third gear, doing 14 kilometers an hour ish. Like I said, the nice thing is we got lots of time in our cycle, so we don't have, you know, not that I'd rush anyway, but coming around some windy corners on Highway 5A. A lot of accidents. Yeah. Lots of accidents on this corner. That's why it's all painted out and everything. Yeah, we're just coming around loaded into where all these eagles are. I don't know, I can't stop because there's not even a pull out here. Would have been 5 kilometers down the road or 3 kilometers down the road so we can pull out that I could have stopped and filmed it, but it's just too dangerous for me to stop here with this. But see if we can't pick any up here. It says see if we can. Oh yeah, I don't know if this camera will pick it up, but straight ahead of us, you see all the white heads there. Maybe one will fly in front of us or something. Bunch of them out there. One sitting on this pole right there. Coming into Dunsford. Do the brake check here in a minute, but saying that truck in the field there, I'd say he's a little stuck. Okay, I'd say he's a lot stuck. He's like halfway up his. On our way back out to the bush from Armstrong. Went to the mill in Armstrong, dropped our preload off. Looks like a nice day, finally. No clouds. Well, let's get this all shined up again on the weekend, ready for next week. Maybe it'll actually be a nice weekend. The person can get out and actually do something. Be nice. Hard to do anything when it rains all weekend. Did manage to cut the lawn the other day, so that was good. Needed it. Nice properties out here, but they're like right beside the train tracks. Like I'm talking literally 100, 150 feet from the train tracks to their houses. A little close.
Why are you taking pictures?
I'm not.
You can ask me questions or no.
What are you doing?
Filling out my logbook
Why?
so I can not get in trouble by DOT.
Oh. Alright, do you have a helper?
I do have two helpers. Stella in the back.
What are you doing, Stella? Stella! You got your bone? Are you happy?
So it's Monday today. It's actually a holiday, but we have to go out to get a preload of wood because it's supposed to rain during the week and we don't want to miss a load, so we have to work with the schedule we're given.
It's the only reason why you got an extra co-pilot today is because it's a holiday.
I do have Kathy with me as well. And at some point today, I will put the camera on her.
No, I don't even have makeup on or anything. I got bush attire.
I don't have my makeup on either.
You wear yours all the time. It's in your ink. Well, here's the Coquihalla.
Kathy's doing my narrating today.
I am. Joe's helping, or so he thinks anyways, but you know how that goes. Anyways, this is also known as the Highway Through Hell. If you ever watched that show on Discovery Channel. We're not going where they usually film, which is between Merritt and Hope. This is between Kamloops and Merritt. We're on our way to Logan Lake turnoff and then up to Stump Lake?
Surrey Lake.
Surrey Lake. Oh, we're going to Surrey Lake today. Yeah. I missed recording one of the open pit mines we just drove by. But there's one on the way out. There's a big open pit mine called Highland Valley Copper on the other side of Logan Lake, but we're not going that way. But yeah, it's actually fairly decent today considering it's like Joe said, a Monday and a long weekend. Usually this highway is pretty bustling, and I'm sure give it a couple more hours and it'll be crazy. I know the highway actually is shut down on the other side of Merritt going towards Hope, again through that highway through hell, as there was a fuel tanker that caught on fire. So the highway's closed both directions right now and has been for a couple hours, and they don't know when it's going to open. So
it'll be a while because they won't be able to put that out. They'll have to let it just burn.
Yeah, it's a hazard, right? So an environmental hazard at that. So of course they're going to have to get an environmental team out there and assess it before they move people through, clean it up. There's Joe driving with his coffee.
Always have my coffee. Can never have enough coffee.
What's that one called again? Java Jolt.
The Java Jolt. Let me tell you, it'll put hair on your chest.
No, I hope not.
Well, I hope not either, Rio. Did you bring your...
My little Mexican hairless over here doesn't need hair on his chest.
Did you bring your sports bra today for the road?
Oh no.
Well,
I'll be holding the girls.
you will be.
Great. And there's the Stella Bella. She's doing what Stella does best with her intelligent look of her tongue out of her mouth.
Yeah, so we'll just get you some. There's one lake up there. I can't record by myself because unless I stop and get out and walk around the lake and stuff like that, which we might do today because I do have extra time because I don't have to get to a mill today. So I might stop at one of the lakes up here and show you guys one of the lakes that we go by with our vlogs and that. Hopefully we'll see some wildlife. I hope so. I didn't bring my SD card for my dash cam today, so I'm just doing everything on my phone with Kathy. She's going to be the recorder, so.
And if you hear that squealing, that's
Yeah, my fan belt.
Joe's fan belt. Hopefully it doesn't go today, or he'll be mechanicking and I'll be videotaping that.
Yeah, I'll tighten it up.
He's a little bit of a lot of things, this man. Some of which I won't share with you, but you can always guess.
My explorer name and stuff like that.
Josephus Tompier, World Explorer.
That's right. I get in trouble in the winter because I track animal tracks through the bush when I have time. If I have extra time, I'll do that, and then I tell Kathy, and then she gets mad at me because she thinks I'm going to get attacked by like a cougar or a bobcat or something. So
Yes. Waiting for the day when he brings home a wild animal for me.
well, I don't think I'll do that. If one was hurt along the side of the road and it was a bobcat or something, I would definitely try to take it to bring it to get fixed.
I'm sure Stella would love that.
Well,
You have done that in the past.
yes, I did.
Well, no, you held it while it died.
Yeah, one bobcat got hit. It was a couple of years ago. And I was going to actually stop, and I was going to actually bring it down into the town to get it looked at and that, but he died when I was holding him. When I was just about to pick him up, he was dying, so that sucked. But
Such a man, Joe.
that was up by Highland Valley Copper when we were hauling last spring when we went up there.
I tried to get that sign, but it did say high mountain passes, expect weather changes, and that is so very true. There's so many accidents on this highway where it can be like this, beautiful, sunny, warm, come around a corner and it's sleet, ice, and accidents. And it happened, I don't know how many lives this stretch of the highway's claimed in the last year.
Oh, there's lots. Just 3 weeks ago, there was one because it snowed and one person was ejected from the vehicle.
Yeah. And going fast. I mean, the speed limit on this highway is 120 now, isn't it? Yeah.
120 weather dependent.
Because weather dependent, and then they have these signs that are like LED signs that change the speed limit dependent on the weather, but people just race through here. I mean, it's 4 lanes all the way to Vancouver from Kamloops, so people go really fast and accidents happen, especially when you come around a corner and literally one side of the corner is dry pavement and the other side can be ice, and it happens that fast, and then accidents happen. Anyways, I'm gonna put you away for now until we see some other interesting things.
In the storm.
There goes the sign in the ditch. Lac Lejeune, it's a pretty little pond lake. It's not very big, but it's cute.
Well, we got some along the power line up here. There's some osprey that are nesting on the top of one of the poles. Probably stop on the way down and put my phone to zoom in and get a peek at them up in their nest. It's pretty cool.
It's a little bit of a bumpy ride here, but it's hard for Joe sometimes to get these daytime shots. And
Yeah, because all I have is my dash cam.
yeah, Yeah, and it's such a beautiful country out here. It's so lush and green right now. We'll show you on the way out, but in our neck of the woods here, Joe's been on breakup, extended period, because we've had a lot of rain and then a lot of heat and then more rain, and the heat of course melts the snow way up here, which what's up must come down, and we've had like a lot of flooding. So on the way down we'll show you this really swollen stream that has turned into quite a little creek, flowing pretty quickly. So anyways, long story short, all these beautiful trees up here are really hydrated. And up we climb. Doesn't look like it, but we are. That was my finger. We just saw a little bunny rabbit, and I'll try and get this, but if you can see up at the top of that power line there, that's an osprey nest up there.
Zoom it.
I
Saw their heads poking out of there the other day, so maybe on the way down they'll have their heads poking out of there. But it's a big nest.
So it's sad to say, this just looks like such a clear-cut area. I mean, I love the fact that my husband makes, you know, money hauling logs out of the bush, but stuff like this, that it just makes me sad. But actually, this isn't because, you know, loggers went up and just started cutting trees down.
This was all pine beetle killed. So you would have come up here, well, I don't know, it's got to be 10 years ago now, the way these trees are growing, but you would have come up here now, and every tree that was green up here would be red, dead, because the beetles killed it. So we had to start taking it out before it really infested everything. So
Infested everything and became hazardous because of fires, right? Just be fuel for a wildfire. So they hauled it all out of here, and you know, patches like that in the hill beside us, same thing. You can see the dust on the road from Joe back behind us there.
and I know a lot of people don't agree with logging and stuff like that I do, but this is how I feed my family, and if you like wiping your ass, you're welcome. Because
Hey, I'm on that part of it. So I'm a nurse at a local pulp mill here in Kamloops, and so Joe takes it out of the bush and actually sometimes hauls it straight across the street from where I work, which is a
pulp chipper plant.
a chipper plant, and then it comes over to where I work as a nurse at the pulp mill. So it feeds our family with both our incomes, so it's kind of important stuff.
It has got a lot more selective over the years. Like, we don't take huge clear cuts of land anymore. We take patches instead, right? So there's leave bush, and there's laws in place where you have to leave wildlife zones and stuff like that. Wildlife trees in the middle of blocks, and so birds can still nest on them and hunt and perch and stuff like that. So I mean, there has been a lot of progression other than just clear cutting, but it's still, still people don't agree with it, but it is what it is.
But
It's
people
like me.
also don't think about how the paper they write on or the toilet paper they wipe themselves with or all of that comes to be. They just know they go to a store with some money and buy it. Don't think about the fact that it comes from here. It starts here. It's one of our natural resources in Canada. And all these little baby trees and seedlings here are replanted by people. So we can restore our natural resource. hopefully our grandchildren and great-grandchildren will still have this as an industry. And by the way, I shut the phone off just as Joe went through what didn't look like a big bump in the road, but it actually launched us probably a good 4 inches off our seat, and poor little Miss Stella woke her up, launched her up in the air as well.
Yeah, you betcha.
Now we are getting closer to the block. And it's bumpy, as you can tell. Woo! Joe said it's called the roller
Yeah, that'd be the
coaster.
bucket further.
Or the radio guys talking to each other. Bush talk. I don't know how the hell they understand each other or even know who each other's voices are on that thing, but they do. It's another language. Are you getting sticks, Stella?
Yep.
Hi, Bobby. Hi, Stella.
Just waiting to load. So take Stella out for a cruise.
Hi, Stella Bella. Here's how.
Back in. Time?
Joe will pick her up. Sitting here waiting for Joe. Eh! There he is. Finally get to see some wildlife. There goes Joe putting the hammer back. He stamped his load. Just a man and his dog out for a walk. It's pretty cute in here. I shouldn't say cute, it's nice. Little meadow. Go check out, this is a stream before it went into that culvert over there. You can see the water is moving pretty good. Definitely gonna have to check this little girl for ticks. She's rolling around in the grass back there. It's tick season here. And she's found her new favorite delicacy, cow shit. Stella, don't get wet. Too wet. She loves water. She's a water dog, although she isn't very buoyant. She tends to sink. Oh boy. Very busy. Hi, Stella. Stella.
Lunchtime?
Creek. So pretty in here. However, this is usually just a trickle of water.
Lunchtime, Boogie?
She's like, yeah, it is. I'm eating cow poo, Dad.
Okay, let's go for lunchtime.